Hi guys, welcome back to Decorating Happily Ever After. I'm Jeffrey Kevin. Today I've set a St. Patrick's Day tablescape. I'm using both new and vintage dishes and every shade of green from emerald to avocado. So let's take a look around the table. Today's video is all about the greens. So I'm using a sage green tablecloth. This was a thrift store find. And I'm going to use these green shamrock placemats. I picked these up at Marshall's, and actually this is the correct side, but because there's not much contrast with my tablecloth, I decided to put them upside down and use the back side. Maybe next year if I have a darker tablecloth, I can use them right side up. For the dinner plates, I'm using these pale green scallop edge plates. They are Pioneer Woman, and I picked these up at Walmart. They're sort of a mint green. I'm going to be using my black handled flatware today. I didn't have any that had green handles, but some of the accessories have a little touch of black, so I thought I would pull that out. I'm going to use my Fostoria green glasses. I also have these emerald green. These I've had for a long while. They're not vintage, but I've had them for ages. I think I got those at a department store. And then these were my grandmother's. They're the vintage sandwich glass. I also have the sandwich glass little custard dishes, and I'm going to use those. I've got avocado green dinner napkins, and I made these little napkin rings. I actually took some other ones that were a red satin, and I just took green ribbon and went over them and then hot glued the little shamrock on the front. For my centerpiece today, I'm using dried hydrangeas. They're a pale green. These are from my yard last year. They're my limelight hydrangeas. Whatever color stage that you pick them in, that's the shade they will dry. And I picked them when they were this soft green. I hope on camera they show up green and not tan. And I've just placed them in this milk glass urn. I found that at Goodwill. And to dry hydrangeas, all I do is take a vase, clip them, and put the hydrangeas in there and just put about 1.5 inches of water and let them pull up the water and just make sure they're in a cool, dry place out of the sunlight, and they will dry. And on each side, I've used some candlesticks. These are black, and I've got some emerald green candles in them. I use a little bit of black accent because of the little leprechaun hats that I found. I picked these up at Hobby Lobby, and they've got a little black band, so I thought I would pull that little touch of black out. I will admit, guys, this was a difficult table. I've had several requests that I do a table for St. Patrick's Day, but I couldn't find any china that has shamrocks or anything to do with the holiday, so I settled on just sticking with green. It seemed like a lot of the items that I find are party goods, and I really don't use party goods very much. You know, paper items and such. I've used a few at New Year's, but as a general rule, I prefer to have china if I can find it. The only thing that I could really find, I found some teacups that had shamrocks on them, and but I couldn't find any dishes. There may be a pattern out there, I don't know. But for today, I collected all my green glass. This is the Fostoria pitcher. It matches the Fostoria green glasses. And these were actually a recent thrift store find. Mother got me these. And around the table, I've just strewn around these little shamrocks, little glittered shamrocks. I think I picked those up at Dollar Tree. I only have 2 of these little cups. They are Fire King with the square, but the set had square plates and everything was square, but I only have 2. These were my grandmother's, and I don't know what happened, if they got broke or I'm not sure. But the sandwich glass, it's Anchor Hawking, and it also was my grandmother's. She had odd and end pieces. She didn't have a set of any of it. The berry bowls, and she had the custard dishes and some glasses. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe they also call this oatmeal glass. The pieces were individual put in oats, and so people would collect a set. I believe they fall into that category, but I know for sure that they are Anchor Hawking sandwich glass. And I'd like to give a shout out to my friend Doreen. I was a few short on the custard dishes, and she completed my set. Thank you, Doreen. She's a collector too and has lots of glassware. Here at this end, I have a lime green cake stand. I got this, I think, maybe last year at Hobby Lobby. And I've set a little pot of gold here. The little pot I got at Hobby Lobby. And I filled it with these little glittery shamrocks and little gold pieces, gold coins. Mother asked me, her joke was, "What color glitter are we doing this time?" And I said, green. I think the little napkin rings turned out pretty cute. At this corner, I have the berry bowl that matches the Anchor Hawking. It's in the emerald green. This is the large bowl, but I also have the smaller berry bowls, and I've just put more little glittery shamrocks and gold pieces in there. Here at the back, I have a biscuit jar. This is actually a reproduction, but there are old versions in the green glass. And at this corner of the table, I've tiered a couple of my vintage milk glass cake stands. I've got the square one on the bottom, and I've got the cupcake stand here on the top. And I've set another little pot of gold. And I also have the small berry bowls that go with the set, and I've put some gold coins. And this is a vintage set of Irish cream glasses. And I think I picked these up at an estate sale. I've had them for a long time, and usually, guys, my decorating for St. Patrick's Day, it consists of me setting out this set of mugs in the kitchen, and that's usually it. But I'm going to try and see if I can't build a collection of more things maybe for next year. And also here on the table, I've laid these little wreaths. They were from Dollar Tree. I put one around the candlesticks, and then I also have one underneath the little urn. And they just have shamrocks, and I got those, like I said, at Dollar Tree, and they had a little happy St. Patrick's Day dangling in the middle, and I cut that off so I could use them more or less as little doilies. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave me a comment below. Give this video a thumbs up and share it with a friend. Be sure and subscribe to my channel, Decorating Happily Ever After, and turn on the notifications bell so you never miss a video. I'm Jeffrey Kevin, wishing you the luck of the Irish and a happy St. Patrick's Day. Bye-bye now.